relations under George Bush administration. Hello everyone, I'm Sabila Nur Fa'izah and my friends.
Hello, I am Triana Anita Putri.
Hello everyone, my name is Syed Masih.
I will explain about the introduction. Asia has a significant impact on how world politics, economy, and security are shaped because of its size and diversity of civilization. When America's traders started doing business with nations in the region in the 18th century, the United States and Asia first became acquainted. But the United States didn't start to take the lead in Asia until after World War II. Asia evolved and became a significant front in the ideological conflict between the Soviet Union and the United States during the Cold War. As part of its containment policy against communism, the US forged partnership with various Asian nations, including Japan, South Korea, and the Philippines.
The Bush administration in East Asia. The Bush administration policy to East Asia included economic, security, and diplomatic measures. However, security issues became the dominant focus. One permanent example that exemplifies the Bush administration engagement in East Asia is the case of the Six Party. The Bush administration inherited the North Korean nuclear issue, which had escalated with North Korea withdrawal from the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty in 2002. The administration took a firm stance against North Korean nuclear ambitions and pursued a policy of diplomatic engagement combined with pressure and sanctions to halt its nuclear program. The six-party talks initiated in 2003 became the primary avenue for negotiations. The talks aimed to achieve the complete, verifiable, and irreversible denuclearization of North Korea through negotiations and the provision of economic and energy assistance. The parties involved had different roles and interests. China acted as the host and the mediator. The United States and South Korea pursued denuclearization. Japan prioritized resolving the abduction issue, and Russia played a supportive role. Throughout the negotiation, there were periods of progress and setbacks. In September 2005, the party reached a significant breakthrough with the adoption of the joint statement in which North Korea committed to abandoning its nuclear weapons and existing nuclear programs in exchange for energy aid, economic cooperation, and security assurance. However, subsequent talks faced challenges, including disagreements over verification mechanism and delays in implementation. The Bush administration approach to North Korea was rooted in a broader strategic concern for regional security and non-proliferation. It sought to address the threat posed by North Korean nuclear program not only to its immediate neighbors but also to broader international community. While the six-party talks didn't lead to final resolution of North Korean nuclear issue during the Bush administration, they demonstrate a commitment to diplomatic engagement and multilateral cooperation. Overall, the case of the six-party talks exemplifies the Bush administration approach to East Asia, which involved a combination of diplomatic engagement, pressure, and multilateral cooperation to address regional security concerns, promote non-proliferation, and work towards the denuclearization of the North Korea.
The 9/11 tragedy that happened on the September 11, 21 significantly and swiftly changed the George Bush administration. The US foreign policy, including to the Southeast Asia, was reshaped. The Bush administration has concentrating on two main Southeast Asian policy objectives, which are security concern and economic concerns. The US attention to Southeast Asia was increased because many countries in Southeast Asia like Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei Darussalam has major Muslim populations. It is then led to the counterterrorism cooperation among Southeast Asian countries and the US against local Islamic terrorist groups that connected to Al-Qaeda. The notions of shared interest between the US and Southeast Asian government has made it easier for them to cooperate in the fight against terrorism, piracy, and other unconventional security concerns. Moreover, the rise of Jamaah Islamiyah militants in Singapore that plan to conduct terrorist attacks on diplomatic missions and military installations that belonging to the United States, Australia, the United Kingdom and Israel, and the Bali bombing tragedy that killed hundreds of both foreign and local people has also become the nation of counterterrorism cooperations. The counterterrorism cooperation of the US and Southeast Asian countries also can be seen in the US Southeast Asian Military Joint Training Exercise, which involves the Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. And furthermore, besides having bilateral relations, the US and Southeast Asian countries also conduct multilateral relations through ASEAN. Through the 21 US Asian Declaration on Joint Action to Counter Terrorism, the declaration is in conformity with the United Nations Charter, international law, and other pertinent United Nations resolutions or declarations on international terrorism that reaffirm their commitment to combat, prevent, and suppress all kinds of terrorism. While in terms of economic, the Bush administration has used promises to negotiate free trade agreements and trade and investment agreements to strengthen connection with strategically significant nations and advance globalization US style. And the US also has influence over the Asian Development Bank policies.
So today I'm gonna explain my part, which is assessing the impact and legacy of U.S.-Asia relation under Bush administration. So the George Bush administration had a significant impact on U.S.-Asia relation, leaving behind a legacy that shaped the economic, political, security, and dynamics between the United States and Asia. I think if we assessing the impact and legacy involved like evaluating key areas like such as economic cooperation, security alliance, and diplomatic relation and regional integration will be a good thing. So for the first one is economic cooperation. As we know, under the George Bush administration, economic cooperation between the United States and Asia expanded significantly, like bilateral and regional trade agreement played a crucial role in enhancing the market access. The second one is security alliance. The United States maintains strong security alliance with Asian countries during the George Bush administration, like the alliance with Japan, the alliance with South Korea were reinforced. Like they provide a security framework in the region and contributing to regional stability. The third one is diplomatic relation. The George Bush administration actively engaged in diplomatic efforts to strengthen the relation with Asian countries. Like, the legacy of this diplomatic relation is reflected ongoing cooperation and dialogue between the United States and Asian nations. The fourth one is regional integration. The administration recognized the importance of regional integration in Asia and actively supported the initiative to enhance the cooperation and dialogue. This participation, I mean, the participation in forums such as APAC and the Asian Regional Forum (ARF) helped the help the help to promote the economic integration, security cooperation, and also the regional stability to commit the regional integration and also shaping the ongoing regional architecture in Asia. So the fifth one is engagement with China. The George Bush administration played a significant role in shaping the US-China relation during a period of China's rising influence. While there were economic opportunities and areas of cooperation, challenge and concerns also emerged, the administration sought to balance engagement with China The legacy of this engagement continues to influence the complex US-China relationship and impacts on regional dynamics. And is the humanitarian assistance and development cooperation. In the George Bush era, they provide the significant humanitarian assistance and development to every Asian countries, like it's affected by natural disaster, conflicts, and economic challenge. This assistance help alleviate human suffering, also rebuild the infrastructure and support economic development. The legacy and of this effort is seen in the positive impact on people life. So, in conclusion, the George Bush administration left a lasting impact and legacy on US-Asia relations. The administration focused on economic cooperation and also security alliance.
And last is conclusion. The US and Asia relations under George W. Bush administration were impacted by power dynamics, shifting geopolitical context, economic interdependence, and shared security concerns.
That's all from us. Thank you for watching.